Alright, Bulldogs, I got another fitness video for you today. We're going to be talking about something I get questioned about all the time, is how to build massive biceps. I've got some pretty large biceps. It's one of my kind of defining features. I think there's a lot of confusion about building biceps, and you'd be probably surprised to find that I do not actually lift like biceps, specifically do bicep exercises very often at all. I hardly do it, okay? But the way I train biceps is way more important than either the volume, okay, or the types of exercises that I mean, the types, I guess, are somewhat important, but it's mostly the way that you're training it, the intensity that most people miss, and that's why they don't have very big biceps. Now, yes, there's a genetic component of having good insertions for biceps. I've got pretty good ones, it's true, but the reason why I've been able to develop my biceps and I don't train them directly as much has a lot to do with the way that I train them, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. First of all, the first secret that I'm going to lay on you guys, and I've talked about this in some of my other fitness videos, and you know I'm a big proponent of this, is weighted pull-ups, okay? Weighted pull-ups, especially close grip pull-ups, they really grow your bicep, okay? Yes, they work your lats as well. They're just a great overall exercise, but they grow your biceps because there's so much tension for such a long time on the biceps. Now you want to go to a full dead hang when you do these things and pull yourself all the way up as high as you can so that you're getting the max bicep flex there, as well as getting the flex on the lats there. But it's so critical. If you do weighted pull-ups, so many people do pull-ups or they do chin-ups and they never add any weight to it. If you start adding weight, even if you can only do a few reps, wow, you're going to see results. You're going to see results in the lats, but you're really going to see results in the biceps. In fact, that's primarily the thing that I end up doing for my biceps that I believe grows them better than anything else, and it's the weight. So that's going to bring me to the second piece of this, which is most people train biceps like they train calves or you know, the side delts, okay, and they do very high rep and very low weight. By the way, I think side delts should be trained with high weight as well. It's a little bit more difficult to do. Problem is people are too delicate with the biceps. They do kind of higher rep. When I train biceps, I'll often do like 4 to 5 rep range and do really heavy weights, right, as much as I can, and that's, you know, that's critical. I do different rep ranges, but the biggest thing is to use heavy weights. Biceps respond to heavy weights. I'm not an exercise physiologist. If you hurt yourself, it's not my fault. I'm just giving you my opinion here. So just full disclaimer here. You have to build up the tendons, right? Otherwise you will tear your bicep tendon. So you have to gradually build up this weight, but you want to keep on building up the weight, right? When I do like the preacher curls at the gym, you know, the ones where you put the plates on the bottom and you do the preacher curls, I'll put 4 plates on there. I will put 180 pounds on there and I'll do like 4 reps, and it is intense, but it builds your bicep like nothing else. It is really important. Or if I'm doing curls, sometimes I'll curl 65-pound dumbbells, right? And I'll do it with strict form. I'll only do like 3 reps, maybe 4 reps if I can bust out 4 reps. But again, going really heavy on the biceps, okay? That's the critical thing, is, like I said, is the weighted pull-ups for sure. That makes a huge difference. And part of the reason why is because it's very heavy weight and there's a lot of time under tension. But the second thing, guys, heavy weights on the biceps. It doesn't even matter so much the exercises that you do, right? I tend to like that seated preacher curl. I feel like I've built a lot of size from doing that, but you can do alternating bicep curls. It's good because you get that flex at the end, okay? Or you can do barbell curls. That's fine as well. And that's it. With my bicep routine, when I lift, I lift 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay? And in fact, I only hit biceps twice a week because I do upper bodies on Monday and Friday right now. Sometimes I'll do full body routines Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I alternate between that. But even when I'm doing my routines, I'll tell you, the only things I do for biceps is the weighted pull-ups. I always do weighted pull-ups on every single upper body routine. And then I'll do 1 bicep specific exercise for somewhere between 3 to 5 sets. That's not a lot of volume. It doesn't require a lot because you're already doing those weighted pull-ups, and that's all that you've got to do is just, plus you're doing back. When you're doing other back exercises, you're doing one arm dumbbell rows, all those things are going to use the bicep. As long as you're using heavy weight, you're going to hit the biceps. So that's it. I'm not doing a ton of bicep work to build the biceps. I know a lot of people, they do all these kind of curls and all this kind of crazy stuff. It's more bring the intensity, bring the heavy weight, okay? And like I said, weighted pull-ups, but then when you're doing the other exercises, just make sure that you actually use heavy weights, somewhere around the 4 to 6 rep range for at least some of your sets, and you're gonna see those biceps grow. Now again, like I said, be careful with the tendons, be careful, don't just jump up. If you've been doing like 12 reps on bicep exercises, don't just drop, jump up in the weight and drop to 4 reps. You're gonna f yourself, okay? Eventually get there, and that's gonna be the thing. And you never see people doing this. You never see people doing super, super heavy bicep work for low reps. And that's why most people do not have large biceps. So, all right, guys, I hope this is helpful to you. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my whole playlist I've got on fitness videos. I'm gonna be doing more of these on the channel. And if you wanna become a fucking bulldog, click that subscribe button down below. Join the pack, become a bulldog. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.